This is the NHL Gaming First Look at EA Sports NHL 21. Today, you'll see goals, deeks, one-timers, and style points. We have NHL players, gamers, and influencers going head-to-head for charity and bragging rights as the first NHL 21 champion. Welcome to the NHL Gaming First Look at EA Sports NHL 21. I'm Art O'Cal alongside Andrew Nasher-Telfer. We are the voices of NHL Gaming. Thank you so much for joining us. The official NHL 21 launch is less than 2 weeks away, but we're so excited to be bringing you the first look at some of the new game modes, features, and all things NHL 21. Happy Chell holidays, buddy.
Yeah, how about the energy here? We just had the Stanley Cup Finals, and now we get to hop in and play some NHL 21. No break needed. We are hopping right into this thing.
So the one mode we will be highlighting and playing today is the new Hut Rush mode in NHL 21. Hut Rush is a quick-to-action mode within Hut where you put together a team and hit the ice for head-to-head action. In Hut Rush, it's not just about goals. It's about style. With the style scoring system, how you score determines your points multiplier. So, a 2-on-1 cross-crease pass for an easy one-timer won't earn you as many points as a saucer pass to a streaking forward who tucks in the puck one-handed. With Hut Rush, the prettier the play, the bigger the bonus. Nasher, what kind of goals are you hoping to see today?
The one goal that we just have to see is the Svechnikov for the Michigan. It is near impossible to pull off this in this game, but I know with the competitors that we have, these are some skilled players. They can definitely make it happen.
Today we have a fun event. 8 players competing for charity and the glory of becoming the first ever NHL 21 champion. Let's look at who we have here today. We have a mix of NHL players, gamers, influencers. I'm expecting a lot of goals and a lot of trash talking with this list, Nasher.
Yeah, there's a lot of skilled players in here. We've got some newer faces as well, but something to note, these guys are all here as entertainers. You know they're going to be putting on a show, trying to score nice goals, and having a fun time with it.
Here are the matchups for the first round. Today's format is a single elimination bracket. Each match will be a best-of-one series. Nasher, it's all about USA versus Canada in the opening round.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a rivalry here. I think looking at this bracket, my personal favorite, the wild card pick, I'm taking Brady Tkachuk to go on a little run here.
Not only is the title of the first NHL 21 champion on the line, they're also playing for a great cause. The winner tonight will have $7,500 donated in their name to the Boys and Girls Club of the United States or Canada. And the player with the best goal of the day, determined by us, will have $2,500 donated in their name. Now I'm excited to bring in the third member of our broadcast team, our very own Chell insider, Corey Robinson.
Hey guys, it's so great to be back with you. I am stoked for this tournament. As you mentioned, we have a diverse field of participants ranging even in skill and age from age 21 to 39. But what I'm really excited to see is James Myrtle. He just started playing the game 8 months ago. All of his beer league games were canceled, so he said, hey, I'll pick up Chell. And he's been on a roll recently, so I'm very excited to see everyone play. But most of all, we'll have a blast, and we're doing it for a good cause. Guys?
Thank you very much, Corey. We're excited to get the game started. Don't go anywhere. Up next, we drop the puck in the quarterfinal round here at the NHL Gaming First Look at EA Sports NHL 21. Welcome back to the NHL Gaming First Look at EA Sports NHL 21. We have NHL players, gamers, and influencers all here competing for charity. We have one player through to the next round. Leafy defeated Thrash, and we have 3 more spots remaining. I'm Art O'Cal alongside Nasher. We are absolutely thrilled to be here with you for the first look at NHL 21. And Nasher, it is time to see what the NHL players can do. Up first, we have JT Brown, who is part of the Wild organization, playing against Pavel Barber, the stick-handling specialist who also plays floorball for Team Canada.
What a matchup this is. JT, a big gamer himself. Pavel Barber responsible for the dekes that we're going to see in the game, but will he be able to perform those in this tournament? We'll have to wait and see.
For the quarterfinals today, we will be playing Hot Rush 3s with Money Puck. If games are tied at the end of regulation, they will go into continuous overtime to determine a winner. Nasher, break down the Money Puck strategy in these games.
Yeah, so there are going to be pucks worth up to 3 goals as well as a -3. So if your goal goes in with a -3 puck, your opponent's going to lose 3 points. You are going to go up 1 point. Goals can swing, and this is going to be just absolute madness to witness. So Arda, early on in this game, do you want to pick your favorite now, or are you going to stay a little bit more neutral in this one?
I think I'll stay neutral. I think I was a little too biased in that last one. Both of these guys look very, maybe a bit, maybe a touch.
So in terms of their gameplay experience, we all know JT. He was the first NHL player officially partnered on Twitch, so he has some experience, and he's showing it early. Already gets a 1 in the air for his first goal of this tournament. A big toe drag goal as well there, Arda.
Nice 4,100 points on the board for that one. Hey, Barber, I got a question for you. How many times did it take for you to do the Michigan with the mocap suit on for this game?
One take. One take, bud.
No, come on.
That's all I do.
No, I'm telling you, Barber is 100% a one take. He probably did it 20 times in a row, no problem. Even with that weird suit on. I cannot imagine.
I look good.
Was the suit heavy?
It wasn't that heavy. It's really tight, though. Not the most comfortable of suits, but not heavy at all, really.
Just trying to picture it. It's the one with all like the bulbs on you so they can capture every angle of you as you're motion capturing, right?
Yeah, there's bulbs on everything. Your stick, your helmet, your skates, shin pads, like every body part pretty much they want to get mocap on, so it was pretty cool.
Second period underway. JT Brown with a commanding 3-0 lead. Don't forget that Money Puck, though, can sway the leads very, very quickly. Pavel Barber with the first big chance. Oh, the pad save is made.
And again, worth noting to JT here, if you have a big lead, we're looking to have the best goal possible. And there's a nice goal from JT. Okay. No angle there. Cuts in on the backhand, is able to bury it. Now, because he did not have any other moves in addition to that one, it was just a simple backhand goal. It's not going to be worth a ton of points. But he does have a 5-goal lead and an opportunity to do pretty much anything.
Oh,
he tried it.
He tried it, though. He tried it.
I was but I tried. Okay.
You can see the points on the top right of your screen right there that basically accumulate throughout the game, but what we care about the most is the points you get for each goal, the style points, because that's what's going to contribute to our second total.
I don't need style points.
Beauty.
I just need to win. Just need to win.
Yeah, JT just focused on advancing to the next round, and look at those points in the top right. In our last match, Leafy actually had 12,000 points with just that overtime goal. We're halfway through this game. JT only has 13,000. He's been scoring some greasy goals here. Yeah, he's above on the scoreboard, but we need some style from our man JT.
I don't think he cares. It's 8-0.
He doesn't care. Let's go, Barber! Yes!
On the board. Go celebrate. That's right. It's 8-1, but it doesn't matter. Go celebrate that goal.
It's been fun, guys. Thanks for having me. See you next year.
This is the one goal is all I needed. You got to give him credit because he's trying the style points while down by 6.
Hey, at the very least, if he loses this game, he can still get the
goal. Are you kidding me?
Oh!
Wait,
was that in the air? Was that in the air?
This could be big time points here. We had a little. Okay.
I didn't do anything.
Not a bad look. Yeah, sometimes you're in the right place at the right time. A nice little baseball bat there from Barbs. And
I mean, only
JT seems to be
I gotta take it.
Let's watch that one.
JT has no time for your baseball bat goals, okay? He's just going to score wherever and whenever. Pavel, do you know how to do the Michigan in the game?
God, no. They said it was like RB, LB, and then they kept talking, and I was like, you lost me. Like, I don't know.
It's just a casual LB, RB, clicking on the right analog stick, rotate the right analog stick from 8 to 4. I mean, I feel like you can do that in your sleep.
Oh, I was doing it 8 to 3. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's why it's not working. Yeah.
That's what
So
happened.
time has expired, and JT wins.
Time.
JT has won 9-3, moves on to the semifinal. That is a statement victory, Nasher. 9-3 for JT Brown.
Yeah, we knew JT was a gamer. We knew Barber went into this thing really just hoping to score 1 goal. He at least got 3 on the board, but in the end, JT was just too much to handle.
We're going to take a short break, but up next, it's the last match of our quarterfinal round, and we have Brady Tkachuk versus Carlin Baith ready to show off their NHL skills. Stay with us. Welcome back to the NHL Gaming First Look at EA Sports NHL 21. We have NHL players, gamers, and influencers all here competing for charity. We have 3 players through to the next round, with Kevin Bacon advancing and just 1 more spot remaining. We have a great match ahead with the battle of the NHL families. Brady Tkachuk, left wing for the Ottawa Senators, taking on Carlin Baith, streamer and TV reporter who covers the LA Kings. Take a look at their tail of the tape. A lot of similarities here, except for that self-rating. Take a look at that.
Yeah, how about the little synopsis here from Brady Tkachuk to give himself a 0.3 on the self-rating. Obviously has done a lot of research into himself there. Both of them big fans of the movie Miracle as well. And we'll see if a little miracle can happen today.
Now, both their fathers played in the NHL. Of course, Tkachuk is a very famous hockey name, Matthew Tkachuk, also playing in the NHL. Father Keith played 18 seasons, and Carlin's dad, Frank, a violent gentleman with the Broad Street Bullies of the Philadelphia Flyers of the 70s. Before we get into the match, let's go behind the boards with Corey Robinson.
Hey, Nasher, you hit it right on the head. What's up with the 0.3? So I actually got a chance to talk to Brady and ask him, why did you do that? What kind of math or formula were you using to arrive at that 7.3 rating? And he said it was inspired by Dave Portnoy's pizza reviews. Apparently, he never gives a solid number. There's always just some random point something. So that's where it comes from, guys, in case you were wondering. I've never seen a 7.3 skill set before, so I'm excited to see it on the ice.
Thanks a lot, Corey. Time now for the third period between Brady Tkachuk and Carlin Baith. I am taking notes on your setup, Carlin. It looks incredible. The lighting, everything you got going on there is incredible.
Thank you. These are my sound panels, so you know when I'm yelling and screaming and getting frustrated about my gameplay, the rest of my house doesn't have to deal with it. And then the lights, you know, just give it a little spunk, you know?
And you stream regularly, too, on Twitch, right?
I do. I stream on Twitch. My username is just my first name, and it's been a lot of fun. Our hockey season is looking, you know, drastically different than what we were, you know, thinking it would look like this year. So with the pause that happened and everything that's been going on. Come on!
Oh, that's nice. What do you think, Nasher? Is that in contention?
Oh, that's a good little play from Brady. You know, he didn't get the between-the-legs shot that he wanted, but he decided to opt for the between-the-legs assist instead. A nice little feed across the middle. We'll toss it into the top 3, Art. Is that fair?
We're going to toss that into the top 3. That was beautiful.
All right, congrats, Brady. You now have a top 3 goal of the tournament so far. And how about another one?
And how about another one?
I mean, if it works, just keep doing it, right? Between the legs is going to work like that. Okay. Okay. All right.
Hey, puck, though.
Yep, -3. I mean, we've seen it so far in this tournament. It doesn't matter how big the lead is. Yeah, a 6-goal lead seems a little bit...
Oh!
No!
That was going top cheese. That was going top cheese. Wait. Oh, penalty shot.
Oh, my goodness. Carlin?
Oh!
Hold the phone.
Carlin, focus here. Let's go.
A -3 money puck on the line. A penalty shot here to go.
Here we go.
With
right,
McDavid. Show us what's up.
I fed it right to him. What was I
Oh,
doing?
man! Goalie was down. That was by far the worst display of manual goalie I've ever seen. But it still somehow worked.
Brady literally gave her the entire top shelf, and she just could not capitalize.
There's bodies everywhere. Can't aim for garbage. This is just, boys, not my best outing. Ooh, that was a trip. That was a trip. Come on.
No way.
Come on.
No penalty shot on the call? Oh, boy.
Hold on, it might be. No. Unbelievable.
Oh, hits the bar.
Brady, we got to get one of those, man. We need the goal of the tourney to happen right now.
Oh my God.
Marty, what a save.
Back-to-back-to-back saves.
I can't breathe. Why am I out of breath? Brady, are you out of breath? This is just me.
This is I'm stuck. Oh, what a save. I like the cherry picking going on though.
Yeah, I'm just waiting, you know? Gotta get my opportunities where I can.
Take one to give one.
Oh, God. Oh! Big hit. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, come on!
Oh, Silky. Oh, boy.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right.
Potential goal of the tournament.
Yeah.
Little dipsy doodle.
Yep.
I don't need to see that replay.
Oh,
I don't need to see. I know what happens.
Brady
Brutal.
successfully got 2 goal of the tournament candidates in this game. Unreal.
And a 7-0 final.
I mean,
That was a good matchup. Hard fought.
hard fought. Do we get points for having fun? You know, at least. Is that a thing?
Carlin, you're the best. Thanks for being here.
Boys, it was a pleasure. Good luck, Brady. All right, you got this. That one trick's working for you. Carry it on. Let's see it through, all right?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, boys.
Pleasure playing.
Yep, we'll
Got
see you later.
So with that 7-0 win, Brady Tkachuk moves on to the semifinals. Take a look at the Final Four, Nasher.
Yeah, this is going to be an absolute battle. We have a creative player in Leafy taking on JT Brown, and cocky OG Kevin Bacon, the entertainer, has to take on Brady Tkachuk.
Let's head on over to Corey Robinson, who's standing by with Brady.
Thanks, guys. Brady, what a match. I mean, pretty dominant performance, but take me back to that penalty shot. What happened? You gave her the whole net.
You know what? Took a wild guess on the buttons. I actually went for a poke check, like the old diving poke check, but no, I lucked out. I lucked out. I can't say anything more than that. It was just a lucky save.
See, it's all about style points this tournament, and I love to see it. Congratulations again, and on to the next round for you.
Perfect. Thank you. See you next round.
Oh, let's go.
Thanks, Corey. We're going to take a short break, but up next we have the semifinal round here at the NHL Gaming. First look at EA Sports NHL 21.
Oh.
Welcome back to the NHL Gaming. First look at EA Sports NHL 21. We have NHL players, gamers, and influencers all here competing for charity. So we have 4 players through to the next round: Leafy, JT Brown, Brady Tkachuk, and OG Kevin Bacon. I'm Ardo Cal alongside Nasher. Now that the first round is complete, we will be switching up the game modes a little bit. We are still playing Hut Rush, but the rest of the matches will be 5-on-5. There's no money puck, and if the games are tied, they will be going straight to a shootout. Let's get into our first semifinal match. We have Leafy taking on JT Brown. Taking a look at the head-to-head, Nasher. I like the Denzel Washington as favorite movies. Just anything with Denzel.
Yeah, I love that. And how about these two? We have Leafy over there, a biology student. We have JT Brown, of course, a part of the Minnesota Wild organization. It is going to be interesting to see these two go head-to-head.
The puck is dropping between Leafy and JT Brown. So we're set to go here. As I mentioned, Leafy controlling the Toronto Maple Leafs and JT Brown with his Minnesota Wild. Looking to get on the board early and does. Okay. Okay.
Oh my goodness. JT Brown takes it up the ice instantly. A quick cross crease feed. And we said they were taking this serious. I did not expect it to get started that fast. What a goal from JT.
I take my eyes off of the game to look at some notes. I was going to be like, hey, look, did you know JT Brown placed 6th in the 2019 Fortnite World Cup Pro-Am? Not that we don't need to hear that, because we got goals happening already.
Oh, big save. Gosh.
Nice save there off the one-timer. No bucket in net, too. I love the authenticity to the old traditions of hockey.
Not what I wanted to do. Oh, no.
Oh, breakaway at the death. Oh, come on.
No!
Come on. Goal of the tournament, Nasher.
Yep,
No.
100%.
Goal of the tournament.
100%. It's not even close.
That one was only 7,500 points.
We've foregone the whole point system. We are.
Oh man, he didn't even dive.
We're
It's still
going,
on
yeah.
top
A
there.
Datsuk
You'll have to
flip.
see that.
Well, I tried
Already
to
has
fake
been
the
done
goalie play.
in this game with a penalty shot. Now Leafy has brought it out in an actual game, in the first period nonetheless. There's still 2 periods of action left. She's already got the goal of the tournament on lockdown. I think we can agree, Arda. Let's see if she has anything else in store here for the last 2.
You doubted me before. I told you that Leafy had the goal of the tournament to begin with.
I didn't
and now
doubt,
she just confirmed it with this one.
I didn't doubt you. I just said there's a lot of hockey left to be played. Now we're down to the last 3 games of the tournament. All right, so we're running low on time. She just scored an in-game. I think she's proven that she's definitely the most creative player out here. We'll see if she can hold that the rest of the tournament. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Not like that, Johnny Bauer. Not like that.
We're going to want that one back.
A little bit, a little bit.
That's what you get for shooting the puck. I got to get the puck to be able to shoot the puck.
Also, that's the beauty and sometimes the irony of Hut mode, obviously. Johnny Bauer playing against the Leafs here.
I was trying to get a tip in front. That
More like
wasn't
a
it.
deflection by your own player.
Tipped a little wide.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
See, it's the hits. Causes turnovers.
See,
action
Nasher,
factor. Absolutely.
JT is just saying, I don't need to give style right now. I need to get back into this game, and those 1Ts will do it every time.
Yep, I can respect that. JT Brown is playing to win this tournament. So he's going for the greasy goals if needed. A nice little feed across the middle. And we've got a close game. It's within 1. JT's starting to bounce back. Unfortunately, no money pucks to save him in this one. He's got to come out and just play some good hockey for the rest of this thing.
I think we can all agree that Leafy has been by far the most creative player in this tournament. Uh-oh. Is that another one? Yep, there it is. 360. Like on cue, Leafy. I was just on cue. You didn't even want me to finish the sentence.
But that's to support your argument. That's
Do you need to know how you did that? What buttons did you push?
L2 and then you spin the right
Little
stick on that one.
360 to the no-look pass across the middle. It is a 4-2 game for Leafy. She is not just scoring, she is scoring with style. Beautifully done.
Oh. Okay, all right. Settle down for a second, okay? Oh, my word.
Let me catch my breath here. We can't even get out of the second period right now.
I mean, how many goal of the tournament favorites are we going to see here, Nasher?
Yeah, it's a little bit disrespectful at this point, to be honest, what she's doing.
Okay, now everybody's just getting laid out. Score's out of hand. Can we fight in this mode?
Probably, but I don't know if I know the controls, so you might beat me at that.
Well, I need to win at something here.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh my goodness!
That's nice.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Oh!
I'm
That's not
clapping,
over.
JT. That was beautiful.
JT!
Toe drag, come on.
That might be the toe. That is,
Thank
without
you.
a doubt, the toe drag of the tournament. A clean little drag
No,
around
I'm adding
Leafy,
it to the
finds the
list.
back door.
I'm adding it to the list.
Yeah,
Come
put
on,
it
let's
up
be
there.
honest.
That's top 3, 100% top 3. Great goal there from JT. 2 goals.
Oh,
what a
my
block!
God.
Come on! Like back of the leg, that's gonna sting for days. The clock ticks away at the end of the 3rd period, and Leafy will be our first competitor booking her ticket to the grand final claps from JT Brown.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
So Nasher Leafy has used her creativity and brilliance to book her ticket to the final.
Yeah, how about some of the goals that she's scoring? She's not just throwing pucks on net and hoping for the best. She is scoring beautiful goals, spin moves, Datsu flips, one-handers. You think of it, she is doing it.
We're going to take a quick break, but up next, it's our last semifinal match here at the NHL Gaming. First look at EA Sports NHL 21. Don't go away. Welcome back to the NHL Gaming First Look at EA Sports NHL 21. I'm Ardo Cal alongside Andrew Nasher-Telfer with just one spot remaining in the final. It's time for our second semifinal between Brady Tkachuk and OG Kevin Bacon. And Nasher, there's the head-to-head.
Yeah, these two players are really going to be battling back and forth. We know both of them are very skilled at the game. Brady Tkachuk, an NHL player, plays a lot of NHL video games growing up. And OG Kevin Bacon, a streamer who has just been on the grind, looking to make a big name for himself today.
Before we get into the next match, let's go behind the boards with Corey Robinson.
Thanks, guys. So I asked OG Kevin Bacon, how did you get your namer tag? And he said it's because he admires the way that the actor Kevin Bacon is the consummate entertainer. He can go from Friday the 13th to a dancing scene in Footloose. So OG Kevin Bacon hopes to bring that kind of energy and versatility to his Twitch streams. So he sees himself as this really funny, lighthearted guy who loves to entertain and bring people together. Really good stuff, guys.
Thanks, Corey. Well, OG Kevin Bacon is less than 6 degrees away from the NHL 21 championship, but he still has some work to do. The puck is dropping between Brady Tkachuk and OG Kevin Bacon. And already, how about that? Look at that, emotionless. Brady's like, yep, I'm just going to nod. I knew that was going to happen.
Is there something coded into the game where NHL players just score within the first 10 seconds? What is going on here, Ida? JT scored 10 seconds in. Brady comes in, scores 10 seconds in. We've got an early lead there for Brady Tkachuk.
All right, here we are. Gonna bounce back. Holy cow, he's good on the dot. This is a trap. This is...
No, oh my gosh. Oh
No.
my word. But Brady, look at him, emotionless, stone face. He's just nodding as if he knows exactly what's coming.
Did you see who
This is
just
scary.
scored? Did you see who just scored that goal too?
Was
Matthew
it Brady?
Tkachuk.
Oh, his bro?
Matthew Tkachuk
Come
with the
on.
goal. You can't make it up.
That's the last time he touches the puck, though.
Scores the goal and is no longer touching it ever again.
He's the first
Respect.
player, he's the first NHL player in history to score a goal and then get benched.
Oh, baby. There we are. Oh, get it. No. We're going. Oh, no. Oh, baby, he's got a calendar. He's chucking them out. Let's go.
Look at OG. He's getting lots of opportunities, not able to get any of these to go. And with these shortened periods, he's going to have to make something happen here quickly.
Oh, baby. Uh-oh. No. I'm 5-0.
Oh my word. Oh my. 3-0. 3-0, Nasher.
This is unheard of. And I don't think OG will hear the end of this one if he is not able to bring this one back. Matthew Tkachuk scores for Brady Tkachuk again. Apparently did not get the bench. He's out there and scores on the breakaway 5-hole.
Don't forget, all of our competitors here today are playing for charity. Boys and Girls Club of either the United States or Canada will be supported not only by the winner of the tournament, but the goal of the tournament. And Brady Tkachuk, Nasher, has quite a few nominations right now and just got another.
Oh no. OG has walked away from his console. That's not a good sign. Oh my goodness. Brady with another one. It is opportunity after opportunity. He doesn't even have to think about it. That is Matthew Tkachuk's hat trick in the game. Apparently, if you're taking notes here at home, get Matthew Tkachuk for your Hut team, because this is just phenomenal. Goal after goal.
Puck's
I
just
think
shit.
Entourage is going to be phoning him.
I'm getting him confused with Taze right now because I have 2 19s and 3 8s out there. Confused with me.
Jeez.
Fair.
Yeah, you've kept this all in the family. Look at that. 3 goals for your bro. Tkachuk with 3 goals. I love it.
Oh, my.
Kevin,
man.
maybe if you take out...
Uh-oh.
I almost got away with it there. Oh, wow. Okay, he gets it in
Oh,
the
baby.
offensive zone. Look at that. Look at that. Just posing.
This sounds like a 3v3
Come
score.
on. You might have to pull your goalie at this point, Kev.
This is...
You might have to make a swap between the pipes.
Oh, we got to have a talk to him. This is still the second, isn't it? Oh, this is the second. Okay. Yeah, we'll have some, heart-to-hearts in the locker room.
I mean, Flower's not having a good night right now.
No.
5-hole again, Flower. Come on.
Oh, my goodness. Just got to watch
Oh,
that.
dear.
Oh, straight line city. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, they had mercy. Here we go. Rally cap.
Okay, he's on the board. He's on the board.
Comeback starts here.
Are the floodgates opening up? We will find out. OG getting things started. Lots of time left in this game. Still 1 minute and 19 seconds here in the second, and then he's got the whole third period to work with.
Oh. Oh, I can't even close it. Ah! Oh. That was masterful. GG.
That was a little nerve-wracking towards the end now.
Woo!
Turned it on big time.
Oh.
That was a good one. That was fun.
Look at those scores, Nasher. 7-0, 5-1. Brady Tkachuk is on a roll.
He has just been dominating. To come out and do that against a guy like OG, coming through in 5-on-5 action, just normal, everyday hockey. Brady has shown he is good not only on the ice, but on the sticks as well.
We're going to take a quick break, but up next, it's our final match here between Brady Tkachuk and Leafy at the NHL Gaming First Look at EA Sports NHL 21. Welcome back to the NHL Gaming First Look at EA Sports NHL 21. We have NHL players, gamers, and influencers all here competing for charity. You think Brady's pumped to be in the final? Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Art O'Cal alongside Nasher. Thrilled to be here with you for the first look at NHL 21. If you haven't already pre-ordered the game, what are you waiting for? Maybe you're waiting for our final match. We have Leafy taking on Brady Tkachuk. Take a look at this head-to-head bio. Everything is identical, Nasher.
You can't make this up. The same hometown, the same age, the same idol, the same movie, and also the same amount of goals scored in this tournament. What is going on here, Arda?
They're both representing Ontario-based NHL teams as well. Let's take a look at how they got here. Similar paths, similar goals scored as well. 7 goals in Game 1, 5 goals in Game 2. You couldn't script this, Nasher.
Yeah, look at Leafy, though. She's had some tough matchups. She had an OT win in Game 1, a 2-goal deficit there in Game 2. Brady Tkachuk has just kind of coasted to the finals. We'll see how they pair up together here.
First period underway in our grand final. $7,500 up for grabs for charity for the Boys and Girls Club of the United States or Canada. Don't forget $2,500 going to the same charity for goal of the tournament. And both these competitors do have candidates in spades. They basically own the entire list, Nasher.
Yeah, it has been unbelievable so far from both of them, and I think with this game especially, we're really going to see their competitive edges start to heat up. Yeah, it's been casual, it's been fun so far. Now we are in the finals, playing for charity, money on the line. It's going to be a blast to see.
Leafy, how fun is it growing up loving the Leafs, and now you're playing against the rival Senators, against an actual Senator?
it's pretty fun. I never really thought I would be doing this, but I guess I gotta win it for the hometown team now.
Battle of Ontario takes online.
Oh, pad save, nice.
And you can tell that Brady plays this game a lot because he throws the puck out with the goaltender. We saw that time and time again in the GWC. People who play this game. Oh my goodness!
Come on! Are you kidding me, Leafy? Are you kidding me?
The guy had no.
Look at Carlton. Carlton's loving it.
Are you kidding? Johnny Hockey goes in, banks it off his own skate to himself, and she's able to bury it. What a goal from Leafy.
Brady, you were saying?
I've got nothing right now.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh my gosh, that was silky. If Leafy wasn't there with the defense, that would have been another candidate.
Okay.
Right back. Right back.
You can tell this one is going to be a high-scoring matchup, 100%. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a 5+ goal game from both of these competitors.
Oh no. I do not like my game.
Oh my! No, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker. That's a heartbreaker.
We've seen a lot of good goals. Seen a lot of good goals from Leafy so far in this tournament. That was not one of them.
No.
Throws it on net, hits directly off Markstrom's chest, goes under that glove side, and Brady shaking his head at that one. He's been bailed out from Markstrom a couple times already in this game. That time was not one of them.
The irony is Duncan Keith scored that goal. Yeah. The irony is Duncan Keith scored that goal, and Duncan Keith also scored the Datsuk flip in the previous game that really is the contender for goal of the tournament.
So he's really doing everything.
Just won't even hit him.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh! But look at that, it turns into a 2-on-0. And you see, it starts with that giant hit.
Brady Tkachuk with a beautiful play on the other end. Those booming checks right at the blue line lead to a 2-on-0 the other way. And it's Zach Werenski scoring that one to tie this game up midway through.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. My goodness.
Put in my own net. I'm embarrassed. Alright, we saw it live. We don't need the replay.
He wants the replay skipped. We got to take another look at this one, though. A one-hander attempt from Connor McDavid. I believe it was going to go in anyways, but Brady on the back check hits it into his own net on the poke. You hate to see it.
The one-hand tuck is the most common move we see in GWC, and this is the first one-hand tuck, even with a little bit of assistance, that we've gotten this tournament.
Yeah, and they made it harder this year, too, so the fact that Leafy was able to pull that off, especially in the beta, you weren't able to really score that goal. She's making it look easy. It is not easy this year in the slightest.
No.
We need Brady Tkachuk to get this puck and get this puck quick to have one last chance at it. Just under 2 minutes left.
Oh, this is getting tense now. This is a best of one, remember, so the winner...
Oh, there it is!
The tiebreaker! Or that ties the game right there with Tkachuk again.
He's got the hot right now.
Right now, Brady's just tossing the puck to his brother all day long. I think 3/4 of the goals so far from him in this tournament have come from Matthew Tkachuk. Brady buries that one. Less than 2 minutes on the clock, ties it up, and we have a battle here, Ida.
17 seconds to go. This is tense.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what a save. Oh, my God.
Overtime.
So we are hearing that according to the rules, actually, this is supposed to go straight to a shootout.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh my
Are we mentally prepared for this?
Everyone knows how I play goalie. This is not good.
So as we saw earlier in the tournament, Arda, we saw a breakaway attempt with Brady in net, and he just went down low, gave him the whole top. Let's see. Oh my goodness, Brady scores the first one. A nice little backhand forehand.
Set that tone, Brady.
Oh no!
Stacks the pads.
That's a flip.
That is the patented Brady Tkachuk flying poke check in action, and it does work. What will Leafy have here? Okay, she doesn't need much to make that save.
The Merrick Malik doesn't work, Brady.
Yeah, that's bad. That's not good.
Oh my. If I have my math correct, Brady scores here and he wins.
This could be it. Brady Tkachuk with Alexander Ovechkin. Let's go.
So there it is. Brady Tkachuk is your very first NHL 21 champion by the slimmest of margins. It took a shootout, a valiant effort by Leafy, but at the end of the day, the Ottawa Senators player, Nasher, reigns supreme.
What a run from Brady. We knew he was a favorite going into this thing, and he got hot at the right time, able to bury pretty much every opportunity he had, came back from behind, and got the job done to be crowned your champion.
Let's head on over to Corey Robinson, who's standing by with the champ.
Thanks, guys. What a crazy, crazy final. Brady, how are you feeling after that?
That was a lot of fun. That was fun. I didn't realize how sweaty I'd get and how nervous I'd be during that game. But no, it was fun. It was Leafy's a great player, and that was a great tournament. I'm just happy to have participated in it.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of entertaining matches, but I don't think anything comes down to a shootout, in the final. That's unbelievable. Can you just walk me through the last 2 minutes of the third period and going into that shootout? What was going through your mind?
Well, I mean, once you guys started saying that you want her to get the Svechnikov goal on me, I was it just can't happen. So I started playing shutdown D, and now it was just put the old trap on, and it was good. No, it was fun. It was it's all for a good cause. So I'm just a great experience. It was a lot of fun.
And this is the first look, so I got to ask you before we wrap up, what's your favorite feature of the game?
Cool. I mean, I've gotten every NHL game for a while now. It's just keeps getting better. So I mean, I've seen some of the trailers about be a pros and new stuff like that. So I'm just excited to get out there and play it. Hopefully, I'm just going to give EA Sports. If you want to give me an early release, I'll take it. I'll be more than happy to get one. So I'm excited to play it when it comes out.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and congratulations again. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Corey. Well, all is not lost for Leafy. She does win goal today. Take us through it.
The dot soup flip mid-game. We're not talking a shootout. We're not talking a penalty shot. Leafy absolutely shocks JT Brown.
So we're less than 2 weeks away from the official launch of NHL 21. Make sure you pre-order. And if you do so, the deluxe or grade 8 editions, you can also receive up to 3 days of early access. That does it for us. Thank you so much for watching the NHL Gaming First Look at EA Sports NHL 21. For Nasher, Corey Robinson, and our entire crew and staff, I'm Ardo Ocal. We'll see you next time. Stay safe, everyone.